this is Jack from Historical Weapons, and today we're gonna review this chunky boy. This one is a 65-pound at 28-inch Deerseeker bow. This is a very chunky bamboo boy. Like look how much bamboo there is. That's how you get your 65 pounds. Very thick. And you got your standard modern construction tips with synthetic, as you can see, just how they make them today, with your riser of hardwood. You got the leather that really resembles those Howard Hill bows with the kind of handle that you get with a pretty chunky grip. And it's 65 pounds at 28 inches, so it's quite a heavy bow for modern standards. But for bow hunting, I'd say it's in the average draw weight. I think a little bit on the higher end for modern bow hunting. But yeah, let's check it out. Pretty excited for this guy. I'll be honest with you, it's pretty hard to find a heavy bow for modern bow hunting standards for a budget price. It's pretty cheap, this one, but how does it actually shoot and how durable is it? That's what we're gonna see. What I like about this one is that it has a Flemish twist instead of the typical endless loop, so it gives you a more Western feel in these kind of bows. Well, we're gonna use some pretty heavy arrows on these. These carbon arrows have salt inside to give you pack that punch. 250 spine on these. Oh, that does, you can feel that. It's not particularly hand shock either, which surprises me. So this is made by Deerseeker, so it is a Chinese company. They sell these bows in Amazon, and like most of these budget bows, they're from China because that's how you get a budget bow. You have cheaper labor in China, although the market is changing now because a lot of the other cheaper bows are coming from other countries now, and that's a whole different topic. Thank you, Deerseeker, for actually making a lefty bow. I know a lot of these manufacturers, they make righty bows, but having a lefty bow at 65 pounds is nice. It's kind of rare to see a lefty bow, honestly, in this kind of draw weight, so that's nice. Oh, at that 800 grain mark, you can still see that arrow flying pretty fast, right? This is over 10 GPP. Oh, that's pretty fast arrow. Damn, packs a punch, guys. Okay, barebow draw. Damn, yeah, I can feel it in my fingers, folks. These bows, you just want to shoot it with the finger tabs. The string is quite thin compared to a war bow, and I find it does hurt the fingers more. So with the finger tab, good to go. Okay, I have some lighter arrows. This is about 7 GPP. Let's see how it shoots now. Damn, you can see the speed difference. Could definitely feel the hand shock now because it's got a lot less GPP. I gotta say, this bow isn't very optimized for shooting the lower GPPs. It just feels like there's more hand shock and I don't want to damage the bow. I think 10 GPP is better because when I'm shooting at around 7 GPP, damn, you can feel that hand shock, and it's more meant for a heavier arrow to get that heavier payload, right? But you see at 7 GPP, oh, that's a lot of hand shock, folks. Well, folks, I put 100 shots on this bow, and what do I think? I really like it. For the 65 pounds that you get, it's hard to get that kind of thing in this price range today in 2024. You got to keep in mind everything has gone up. You can't compare prices from 10 years ago. So I'm happy you can still get a bow in this kind of price range, which is really nice. And the construction method and construction quality is solid from what I've seen so far. It seems like you know, these Chinese manufacturers really know how to make a bow now after a decade of experimenting and producing things. You know, the Boyers in China and the manufacturers, they know what they're doing now, so that's good. And Flemish twist string, you got the Howard style kind of grip with a modern shelf. It's a modern American bow of the 20th century, of the late 20th century really. But it's nice for somebody who wants to get into that trad bow experience and wants something with a heavier draw weight so that you can really hunt, you know, bigger game. You know, I wouldn't take like a bear with this, but still I would take, you know, some large deers. There's lots of options out there. But I do recommend for sure to test this thing yourself in the weather conditions that you will be bow hunting to see if you really want to use this for bow hunting. Other than that though, I think it's pretty good for what it is, but definitely I want to hear your recommendation, what you think. If you've taken this kind of bow to bow hunting, let me know. I like how simple the bow shape is. It's just a slight reflex when it's unstrung, and when it's strung, it's just a D-shaped bow. And simple doesn't mean it's worse. You know, Howard Hill has proven that he can take an elephant with this. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. This is Jack from Historical Weapons.